If someone told you having a bankruptcy kills your chances of owning a home, they're completely wrong. Here's how you can do it pretty simply in 2025. First, let's talk about the most common forms of bankruptcy. First, you have Chapter 7, which wipes away eligible debts, and then you have Chapter 13, which is a repayment plan. Both of those forms of bankruptcies can still lead you to home ownership. It's important to understand, though, how underwriters think when qualifying. Underwriters are going to want seasoning since the discharge or dismissal, clean payment history after the date, a workable monthly budget with what you have going on currently, and showing proof that this was a one-time cause that you have now addressed to keep from happening again. All of the different loan programs out there have waiting periods that you must meet in order to get a new home loan after your bankruptcy. For VA loans on a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you're going to have to wait 2 years from the discharge. For Chapter 13, you could be eligible after 12 on-time payments as long as the trustee gives the okay. If you had a prior foreclosure or short sale along with the bankruptcy, then you're now going to have to push it back to 2 years. FHA uses similar requirements to VA. They're going to require a 2-year wait period after a Chapter 7, and Chapter 13 will also require 12 on-time payments with the trustee okay. The difference between FHA and VA is going to be in the case of a foreclosure or short sale. VA only required a 2-year wait period, where FHA requires a 3-year wait period. On USDA, on a Chapter 7, you're going to have to wait 3 years. But on Chapter 13, it is similar to FHA and VA, which would require the 12 on-time payments and the trustee okay. On the conventional side, it's going to be a little bit more strict. Chapter 7 on a conventional is going to require a 4-year wait period after discharge or dismissal. And Chapter 13 requires 2 years from discharge or 4 years from dismissal. If you've had a foreclosure, this requires a 7-year wait period. And then deed in lieu or short sale requires a 4-year wait period. Here's a pro tip that could save you some time. If the old mortgage was discharged inside of the bankruptcy, conventional loans can follow the bankruptcy clock instead of the foreclosure clock, which would allow you to achieve homeownership 3 years quicker. Now let's dive into a 90-day rebuild plan that can get you closer to homeownership. From weeks 1 to week 2, I want you to work on pulling a tri-merge credit report with your loan officer. This will allow you to dispute the actual errors that may exist. For the active bills that you have, I highly recommend utilizing autopay. And if you have fewer than 2 revolving accounts, it may be a good idea to open up a secured card. From weeks 2 to weeks 4, this is where we're going to work on driving your utilization as low as we can get it, which means the focus is not so much on the dollar amounts that you have in debt, but instead we're focused on the percentage of debt that you have against the limit that the credit line was given. From weeks 5 to week 8, we're focused on no new debt, no late payments, and no unnecessary credit pulls. And weeks 9 to weeks 12 is where we're going to start working on saving reserves.